Welcome back to this new inspirational video. Today we're going to go on with chapter 2 from the essay How to Get What You Want. Now it starts out by saying the faculties of the human mind are the tools with which success is attained, and the right application of these tools to your work or business will do it successfully and get what you want. A few people succeed because they use their faculties successfully, and the majority who have equally good faculties fail because they use them unsuccessfully. There is something in the man who succeeds which enables him to use his faculties successfully, and this something must be cultivated by all who succeed. The question is, what is it? Well, before we go on, I wanted to remind you that these faculties are indeed the faculties of your mind. They are perception, memory, intuition, reason, imagination, and willpower. Now these can be used independent of your circumstances. Sadly, however, the average person is allowing these faculties to be controlled by their circumstances. It's important for you to grasp what this means for yourself in your own life. Have you been allowing this? If so, you can change that around. Most of us have been allowing it because that is how we are raised. But it is by using these faculties at will to actually direct them at will towards a purpose, towards a goal, a dream that we want to realize, that we're going to find out that they are what will make us successful or not, the way that we actually use these faculties. Now Wallace went on to say, it is hard to find a word which shall express it and not be misleading. This something is poise, and poise is peace and power combined. But it's more than poise, for poise is a condition, and this something is an action as well as a condition. This something is faith, but it is more than faith as it is commonly understood. As commonly understood, faith consists in the action of believing things which cannot be proved, and the something which causes success is more than that. It is conscious power in action. It is active power consciousness. You see, that's what happens when you start taking control of your mental faculties. You're operating from active power consciousness. You're directing the powers of your mind at will. This is what you're called upon to do. And the beautiful thing is, it's all in your control. You're not dependent on anyone to do this. Isn't that absolutely wonderful? If you become active inside your unconscious by using these faculties, you'll prove to yourself that you can get whatever you want. Because power consciousness is what you feel when you know that you can do a thing, and you know how to do the thing. If I can cause you to know that you can succeed, and to know that you know how to succeed, I have placed success within your grasp. For if you know that you can do a thing and know that you know how to do it, it is impossible that you should fail to do it, if you really try. When you are in full power consciousness, you will approach the task in an absolutely successful frame of mind. Every thought will be a successful thought, every action a successful action. And if every thought and action is successful, the sum total of all your actions cannot be failure. What I have to do in these lessons then is to teach you how to create power consciousness in yourself, so that you will know that you can do what you want to do, and then to teach you how to do what you want to do. Read again the preceding section, or listen to it again. It proves by unanswerable logic that you can succeed. It shows that all that is in any mind is in your mind, the difference, if any, being in development. It is a fact in nature that the undeveloped is always capable of development. We see then that the cause of success is in you and is capable of full development. Having read this, you must believe that it is possible for you to succeed. But it is not enough for you to believe that you can. You must know that you can, and the subconscious mind must know it as well as the objective mind. People have a way of saying, he can who thinks he can, but this is not true. It is not even true that he can who knows he can, if only the objective mind is spoken of. For the subconscious mind will often completely set aside and overcome what is positively known by the objective mind. It is a true statement, however, that he can whose subconscious mind knows that he can. And it is especially true if his objective mind has been trained to do the work. People fail because they think objectively that they can do things, but do not know subconsciously that they can do them. It is more than likely that your subconscious mind is even now impressed with doubts of your ability to succeed, and these must be removed, or it will withhold its power when you need it most. The subconscious mind is the source from which power comes into action of any faculty, and a doubt will cause this power to be withheld, and the action will be weak, Therefore, your first step must be to impress your subconscious mind with that fact that you can. This must be done by repeated suggestions. You see, a little while ago I uploaded a video about how to overcome all of your doubts, based on something that Emmett Fox shared with the world. I suggest you go back to that video if you have any doubts about whether you can succeed, so you can learn even more on how to actually overcome these doubts. Because Wallace in a bit will give you some experiments, something that you can do for yourself every day in order to overcome your doubts, if you're willing to put in the effort to do it. But this is an issue that so many people suffer from, that I have suffered from, and we all suffer from all the time to a certain extent whenever we go for a new big dream in our lives. So it's very important that you learn to truly feel that you can succeed. You have to literally feel it. Now, Wallace said, practice the following mental exercise several times a day, and especially just before going to sleep. Think quietly about the subconscious mentality which permeates your whole body as water permeates a sponge. As you think of this mind, try to feel it. You will soon be able to become conscious of it. Hold this consciousness and say with deep, earnest feeling, I can succeed. All that is possible to anyone is possible to me. I am successful. I do succeed, for I am full of the power of success. This is the simple truth. Realize that it is true and repeat it over and over until your mentality is saturated through and through with the knowledge that you can do what you want to do. You can. Other people have, and you can do more than anyone has ever done, for no one has ever yet used all the power that is capable of being used. It is within your power to make a greater success in your business than anyone has ever made before you. Practice the above auto-suggestion for a month with persistence, and you will begin to know that you have within you that which can do what you want to do. And then you will be ready for the next section, which will tell you how to proceed in doing what you want to do. But remember that it is absolutely essential that you should first impress upon the subconscious mind the knowledge that you can. This is so powerful, so very, very powerful. This exercise he gave you is essentially a way that you're starting to use your imagination at will. As we said at the start of this chapter, this is one of the mental faculties that you have, and you're going to have to use them independent of your physical circumstances. So what's going to happen? Well, if you have a big dream that you haven't achieved yet, you might feel that you're incapable of achieving so based on your current circumstances and past results. But now you're going to take control of your own mind by using your mental faculties at will. So your circumstances might suggest and hint that you won't be able to succeed, but these mental faculties of imagination, your reasoning mind, your willpower, they will help you to develop the skills and ideas and everything you need in order to succeed regardless of the physical circumstances. That is the beautiful part about all of this, and that exercise will help you to train yourself to live in that manner. That's why he suggests you do this before you go to sleep, because your mind calms down the most. Just before you drop off to sleep, you relax totally, physically speaking, and then just zoom your mind in on what you want. This is also very, very similar to what Neville Goddard would say in his own way, that you want to fall asleep in your wish fulfilled. So when you go to bed, you want to feel as if your dream has already been realized. You want to feel the joy, the feelings that would be yours if you actually had realized your dream, and then fall asleep feeling those feelings. And you keep doing that over and over again, and you're basically altering your own mind. You're changing it around. Whether you understand this right now or not doesn't matter. It actually works. This is how the process goes. Those feelings are what alter your subconscious mind itself. It's what alters the belief system that is deep within your subconscious mind. When we talk about the conscious mind, we talk about the more objective part of you. So the one that deals with your physical surroundings and is aware of stuff, and through which you can choose and decide what sort of vision you want to build for yourself in your life. The subconscious mind is that feeling part of your consciousness. So you see, if you objectively think you can succeed, but emotionally you don't feel that you can, that's what he's talking about in this chapter. So once you start to feel that you can, and know that you can consciously, well then the two polarities meet each other and you'll gain the power to make stuff happen. This works for me so far. I know from experience that it keeps working, and it will do wonders for you as well. So put it into practice and watch what happens in your own world. Now, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to receive inspirational videos on a regular basis. And with that being said, dear viewer, never forget that we are the dreamers.